It's a great time to be outdoors, working in our gardens, growing flowers, supporting our local pollinators, bees and butterflies. But being in Northern Ontario, we have to deal with pesky mosquitoes. Let's talk about that. So our governments have approved a certain type of chemical called permethrin, which is very effective at controlling insect populations, such as mosquitoes and other biting insects. The issue with permethrin, it's not necessarily the chemical, but of its applications. And permethrin is not just specific towards, mosquitoes and other biting insects, but can kill all types of insects. So applying it as a mist or fog can unfortunately affect our pollinators and even some of the predators of mosquitoes, such as dragonflies. So what can we do to support our pollinators and still protect ourselves against those pesky mosquitoes? So I mentioned about permethrin. You can actually buy clothing that is laced with permethrin. It's actually very effective against mosquitoes. Because it's in the clothing and not being spread in the environment, the only insects that get affected are those that actually land on you, such as the mosquitoes. Another method is using the different repellents, such as DEET and Icardian. Make sure that you follow the instructions and what is on the labels, how much you're supposed to apply for which age groups. For example, Icardian, you can apply to about 20% Icardian, you can apply to kids as young as 6 months old. Because mosquitoes like to breed in standing water, if you can remove standing water around your house, that's great. So emptying bird baths on a regular basis, putting screens over rain barrels, or if you have ditches around your house that you can't really get rid of the water, you can buy a type of insecticide called BTI, which is just specific to the mosquito larvae, the babies. It won't harm any other living organism, and you could put these pucks right into the ditch. So those are different things that you can do in order, again, to protect yourself against the mosquitoes and not harm our pollinators. So people must realize, living in Northern Ontario, that mosquitoes are part of nature. They're found everywhere. And sometimes we have to modify our activities depending on when the mosquitoes come out. So sometimes when mosquitoes are out and they're really bad, you have to pack it up. You have to go inside, or within an enclosed space that still allows you to be outdoors. We need to think about that. We need to adapt to that. So many of you are supporting our local pollinators by planting beautiful gardens, kind of limiting also when you mow, and doing other things to try to protect wildlife, especially our pollinators. Now, hopefully this video has helped you, show you what you could do to support pollinators and still protect ourselves against those pesky mosquitoes. We got to remember, we live in Northern Ontario and we need to adapt to the environment and the animals and the plants that live here. So keep that in mind, that we want to protect our pollinators and want to choose the correct environmental solutions in order to keep Northern Ontario beautiful, the place that we love to live in.